a little roll like this, I just use those. I'll try to use it up from the top to the bottom. What you want to do is you want to do the top and bottom. In this case, it is for this particular door. This is the bottom, that's the top. That's how we're going to have it set up. And you want to do them first. The reason being, I'll show you why. So we're going to tape just a hair back from that edge, like a 16th or so, 30 seconds to a 16th back from that edge. And I kind of like, with this hand, I almost set it down in a nice straight line, then push it down with this one as I follow. And it's my left hand. Alright, I did it. The reason being for us doing it that way is when we're butting this in like that, this is what's going to be our second, how we come into it. When water hits this glass and it's driving down the glass, this seam right here is the other way, like this way. The water, it almost forms an eave trough, and it's more likely to be the water to come in. So if the water is going to go this way horizontally, it's going to go that way less likely. Okay? We're using black tape on this one. If it was white, it would be white tape around this outside so that you don't see like a black line around it on a white board. So when there's something like this, let's say the paint doesn't totally cover, I find it's more efficient just to kind of come over on it with the tape a wee bit. It's still not overhanging, but we don't have to come back and touch it up. And you're not going to see it through the glass. That's the issue. Just going to touch this little spot up just because it might be seen through the glass if it's clear. You'll find that you might have trouble getting the tape straight the first time you do this, but it's important that it is straight. You'll be able to see it most likely. And then a little like that's kind of why I do this with both hands here. The way I do it is if you're kind of veering off course, if I'm kind of going like this and all veering off, you just kind of stick it up before you really press down on it. The location of the glass, so you don't have to search down here on the bottom. So this is in rack number 3. This glass, so we'll go over there and look. And then they got a mark on it right here. There you see labeled 001. This is actually pretty dark clean, but sometimes they come with just butyl and kind of all over. But you just kind of run your blade along and take off any high spots. How it sits on the tape, and then I kind of just wipe edges. You don't want any something like that. I just kind of scrape off. So you notice how this side's acid X, like you can see it, it's right on the outside. Then if you come to this side, it's clear through here, and you can see that the acid X, that other piece of glass. You want this side acid X always goes to the outside. That's the order. Our outside glass. If it's designed like this, you might have to figure out what's top and bottom. But these are very so in that case, you want the sticker. You want that sticker put towards the bottom. What you want to do is I kind of do like a backbeat, like an L across this whole thing. And then I swipe across that seam. You want that seam filled. This outside, you want to make sure that you really don't have a lot. Just sweep everything around there. And what you do is also I don't mind putting a lot or a fair bit in there because I kind of pull it back when I'm Windex. Spray Windex on your finger. Just doing this so that the glass or the panel doesn't stick right away. And it gives you a chance to work with it a wee bit. At this stage, like I used to kind of pull this caulking back too, so that I know that everything's sealed up, but I'm not going to get a lot of squeeze. I'm just doing this whole inside one first, just for the glass. I'll install the glass first. Indexed it, we got movement. You can see like there's not a lot. What I end up doing, you can double check this with the tape measure as well, but I just end up centering it. Top, bottom, center now. And then side just center. I just felt that it was like just short of a 1/4 inch this way, so I kind of made it an 1/8 inch inside. I know that's not very precision. Tape, just stick the tape in the glass ring. Pour out, press it all down so it sticks pretty good. Go back up to start. This is how we start. It can make it hard to reach underneath and grab these things if the 2x4 is right here. So I just move them kind of out of the way so that I can reach under and grab it. Now we'll do the lid next. Alright, now we'll look at the panel. I always bring it over. Double check the order form before I lay it one more time. So for this, it's a left-hand in-swing, which means if you're looking at it from the outside, which is this black side, that the hinges should be on the left, which they are, and because it's an in-swing, the knuckles of the hinges should be pointing in, which they are. So we're good to go. At this point, pick it up. Set it on the side like this, and you actually grab another 2x4 just to support this bottom. Center the glass frame in the panel. For that, I slide my tape measure underneath. What I'm doing, you want to do this before your Windex dries. What I'm doing is butting the tape measure on underneath to check that the glass frame is all the same all the way around. So this way, this is the same as this is the same as this is the same as down there. And these are the same too, pretty close. You gotta be careful too, your tape measures are sharp on paint, so if you're just sliding that along the panel too, you can scratch it or mar it. So I just kind of put my hand under to double check. So we got 4 1/4, 4 1/4, 4 3/4 heavy, 8. So I would just slide this over a little bit. There. And then what you want to do is reach under and grab those little tabs that are hanging out. Sometimes they can be a little hard to grab. It's actually easier to do this on sawhorses that you can reach right under, and that the table's not in the way. You want to just pull these out gently so you don't rip this with the tape. You can lift up on it too, you just got to grab the glass frame so it doesn't just drop out. This is the hardest one because you can't really get at it too well. Clean the dust off now where the glass frame's going to go on so there's not dust behind. You always want to clean your tip. Edit that out. I could add some more of that, but I'm not gonna. And give it a little shake. So I just kind of put it in the corner and I slowly open this up as I'm pushing to find the right flow that I want. For me, for speed and everything else. I try to keep it, the foam layer, basically under this pane of glass, this top pane of glass. So like an 1/8 to 1/4 inch under this level here. And then I can increase it for speed as I go, the more comfortable I get. Now I'm going to show right here what to do if you get too much foam in there, okay? So I'm going to fill this up. So now this is like overhanging, okay? You grab any little piece of scrap or something out of the garbage or wherever. These hinge shims work pretty good, but we use them, so we'll use them if you have to. But I just use this to scoop this foam in. You want to be very gentle that it doesn't just flop over onto the panel or anything or back on the glass because this stuff is super sticky. Glass frame on top. These are just the screw cap. Go peel those off. I keep my hand on the glass frame. See how you just pulled up, the frame pulled up? That foam can come out and then go on the panel then too. So you just want to keep that glass frame pressed down. I just gently set it on the something like this glass frame, all sandwiched together. It's pretty thick, so you want some longer screws. This is all the screws for glass frames and stuff. This is the one the box I'm looking for. Some of these are different sizes. These little ones won't reach the other side to pull the glass frames together, providing a seal. So we'll grab these long ones. Just pass into these. You just gotta watch what you grab. These glass frames can be off, like they can be offset sometimes too, just by the way you set it in or something. So I start and I do my corners first just to make sure that everything's lined up. Start here. There, went into that groove on the other side. And you'll see this sink down, you'll see the movement and the way it feels too. I put all the corners in first just to see how everything fits. So just pressing the corners in everywhere. This one might need to get cut down, like it looks like it's quite big. And you can't double check that by taking that out. Yeah, that one looks big. Heavy 16. We're going to take this one down. When you cut this, it wants to flex. See that flex? You just want to do it real slow. That was better. saying, I started the sander. Push the thing one little bit. This just helps cinch those corners up.